Canada Immigration Latest News, November 2020 Update. With the intentions of finishing your application process for Canadian permanent residency, you must land in Canada. On the other hand, with the border presently shut for non-essential travel, many migrants are thinking how they can settle their application for Canadian immigration, while following the COVID-related travel limitations. Your ability to come to Canada will heavily rely on your current immigration status. You must know that the Canadian government is still processing Canadian permanent residency applications. Nevertheless, processing time is longer than usual. Please support us. Press the subscribe button now and hit the bell icon to get the notification of our video updates. Did you know? You can help us bring you the best, up-to-date, and most reliable information from immigration, refugees, and Citizenship Canada by supporting us on patreon.com with just £1 a month, link mentioned below. Are you thinking what will happen if you haven't submitted your application yet? At the moment, the Canadian government is requesting that migrants wait until they are able to get all backup documents before submitting an application. You may face delays in getting hold of specific documents because of the coronavirus pandemic. If you are in the course of getting documents, you can submit proof, for example a receipt, and a covering letter, clarifying why you were unable to provide the required documents earlier. The Canadian government presently accepts language test results, or educational credential assessments, that are submitted by electronic means. You must submit any remaining documents as soon as you get hold of them, to evade additional delays. Let's tell you more about Express Entry applicants. Express Entry applicants now have 90 days to make an application, after getting an invitation to apply. What will happen if your application for permanent residency has been approved? If you are out of Canada, please keep in mind that most migrants will not be permitted to come to Canada at present to fulfill their permanent residency application. You will be permitted to come to Canada if you fulfill the following requirements. You possess a valid confirmation of permanent residence card that was authorized on or before March 18, 2020. You possess a valid confirmation of permanent residence card that was authorized after March 18, 2020, and you have a direct family member who is a Canadian citizen or permanent resident. If you are presently in the United States and are coming to Canada directly, you should be arriving to Canada to settle permanently, and you need to show that you are able to quarantine for 2 weeks. What will happen if you have a confirmation of permanent residence but haven't landed yet? You must wait for guidelines from Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenship Canada. You must not travel to Canada to authenticate your confirmation of permanent residence at a port of entry, as you will be refused entry. Latest update on the mandatory quarantine period. When coming to Canada, it is essential to care about your own health along with that of others. Therefore, the Canadian government obligates all migrants coming to Canada to complete a 14-day quarantine period upon coming. You will be required to show to Canadian border officials that you own a plan prepared to complete this quarantine. If you fail to show, you will not be permitted to come to Canada. Updates on working in Canada during COVID-19. As the Canadian economy is in the process of improving, many are still fighting to return to work. While Canada provides a host of newcomer services, some purposely custom-made to finding work in Canada, it may still be problematic to find employment at this phase. Updates on healthcare facilities in Canada. Presently, above all, it is vital to make sure that you have healthcare coverage. All Canadian nationals and permanent residents have approach to their home province's health insurance program. You should fulfill the residency obligations of your province. These obligations are not the same in each province, but in many scenarios, you must be physically present in the province for no less than 6 months. If you are a fresh arrival, you might not yet have approach to Canadian healthcare coverage, and this would leave you at risk. You should consider this before preparing for your travel to Canada. This has been one of the most thought-provoking times for Canadian immigration and foreign nationals attracted in immigrating to Canada. It is exceptionally vital that you obey all rules laid out by the federal government. You can increase your odds of successfully immigrating to Canada by staying updated on the upcoming Canadian immigration rules and regulations, which can help you through the process. Despite the fact immigrating to Canada may be tough, it is not impossible. With the latest updates on our channel, you can drastically increase the chances of getting your Canadian permanent residency. Our video ends here. Thanks for watching today's video update.